It was when I was first getting used to the game. That was taking a lot longer. And, so then you're doing that sort of after every fight. And getting interrupted on the top road. Oh, look at that hellhound. That looks cool. Right, so we want to... we definitely want to get onto that. More bleeds. Having an attack. Dispels all burns. Oh, well, sorry, buddy. I got news for you. You're actually attacking it. Reduces its speed and apply a burn on the player. Apply a burn on the player? That's me. He's out of burns, out of bleeds. If I like this. Oh, okay then. Get him, Sly. Sure about that dagger card. Okay. I can stay in there. Nope. More health. Care about New Day. Right. Things. Bone Golem. We do about 40 damage just from ending turn. So, no, okay, that's not accurate, I guess. There's a bit of randomness there. Although he got a big heal. That's a 20-point hit. I don't think so, buddy. You can keep that. We return those extra ones every time because as soon as we play one, we draw the other ones. So it lets us draw a lot more cards. He's taking all that. Oh, I should have sent that one back. I was just talking about that.
I'll be your light in the dark. Stay strong.
Okay, I didn't get to do this last time. Applies a random card cost 1 mana point less. Player speed costs 1. Player gains stealth. Player gains stealth? That's nice. I think that'd be cool if it happened more often, right? It's... Took a bunch of damage for that though. Bunch of damage. Whoa. Okay, we definitely need to get those back. That back. Doesn't matter. You get 1 ore. I half expect that, like, the size of this dungeon, I half expect to, like, come out at the next act. It's huge. When did I get a malaria? It's from the corpse fly, we just haven't been able to destroy it yet. Alright. Our other thing does more if I keep those. That's what I want those for, yeah. This shenanigans. Is this something that's like, is there another debuff on him or something I need to think about with this? Okay, so these are... Yeah, okay, that's why. Punch a skeleton enough and they multiply. Oh, okay, well I do a lot of little chip hits, and I think that's why, but the little ones that come have like no health, so... I'm actually really liking this now. With that. Oh, the werewolf, man. Okay, this guy's cool. He puts these stupid cards in your deck. It's amazing. I love it. Like wereball? Isn't that what I said? Wereball? Oh, I see. Yeah, wereball. I got you now. A little slow there. Is he eating off me? So the damage is 16-7. Like, it's not having, like, that's super misleading. I was getting, like, a little upset with that yesterday. Adding up the amount of damage between the bleeds and then adding up the number of bleeds, it's not in any way accurate. Where's the ball gone? Oh, there's the boss. Like, do we want to... Like, you could stay in this dungeon for pretty much forever. But I think we just take the boss chest, go back to town, and go into Act 3. Act 4. Oh, look at this dude! Level 4, Genetrics. Cards in the player's hand gain add random ailment to your battle deck until the end of battle. Okay. That's kind of scary. And restores 4 health points each turn. That's okay, I guess. wait on those until I get more bleeds in my deck. Or more bleeds on the boss, I should say. Oh, I don't draw extra in a dungeon, so I did a bad thing. I was expecting to draw the extra 2, but we don't here. This could actually be rough. Especially since these bleeds are dropping off, yeah. I don't know if he's going to do the damage to us though, so I think we should be fine. But not having those bleeds is... I guess we're just going to end up waiting him out. Since he's not really doing anything to us. Yeah, but it's only for this fight. I believe. Yes, okay. Alright. We could have done more in the dungeon. I did get a bunch of keys though. What do we got? Might take one of those. Toxic Veil was nice. I'm not taking a 3-sword fight. We don't need to. I think that's like in a lot of games, like well, like this, you could probably take that fight and get stronger. We don't need to. I think balance is always hard to achieve. I mean, we don't even need to take the 2-sword fights, really. Oh. That's fun. Kind of. But, like, with games that are really long campaign games, and I think this is where the time frame I feel is a bit awkward with this. Like, Darkest Dungeon's a really good example of a long campaign game, or XCOM. You know it's going to be long. So either you dig in for the long haul and just do a couple hours a day, or you sit down and do a huge session one day where you go, I'm going to do like 8 hours of it, right? Whereas... And everything matters in that point. Like, everything you do is so important to be... You want to get the most out of each run. You want to spend the least on supplies. You want to sort of push yourself in the best position, because you don't... At any stage, something bad could happen and you need to be ready for it. And then you go on and finish off the campaign when you can. Whereas... and you do that in other roguelites like FTL or Slay the Spire as well. The difference is those games, you know, they're over so quickly. Whereas this one, if we were saying, okay, this is a long campaign, I'm going to sit down and just do, you know, 1 act a day and do the most in that act I possibly can, because we need to, then that's what you do. Whereas we don't. Like, we're gonna smash. Hopefully, I'm gonna eat my words again. We'll smash this boss, then we'll smash the next one. But I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I want this to be over. Like, I enjoy it on one level, but on the other level, it's like it's just taken too long for a short game. You know, a lot of games like this, part of the fun is at the start, actually, getting set up and working out what do I get first and what am I going to get, what are we going to make, and then once you get into that groove of, okay, now we've snowballed way beyond strength, it's like I've lost all interest in snowballing anymore. So let's just fight the boss, and if we die because I went to the boss too soon, well, that's better than spending an hour just getting stronger, you know what I mean? What was I doing? I was making a card. I only have 40 ash. We get another toxic... Oh, I want to get that one. And a quick throw. Looks good. Let's speak to this guy, see if there's any cards I want to burn. Why did these get... So this was for the fight. This was supposed to only be for that... Oh, okay. I know what happened now. The effect was only for that fight, but the ailments were permanent. Sneaky. Ah, I misread that one. Alright, so I need to get the upgrade where we can do that one. She can't cure parasites though, so that's a shame that we end up with 3 parasites. I definitely don't want them. Do I have them in my hand? I do, okay. Let's burn those. Shaper, how you doing, man? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I want these. Or that one. Taking care as in, like, something's wrong, or taking care of just the general hanging out sort of deal? Alright, cool. Now that we can buy traits, we're rich beyond all belief now after that dungeon. We just get all of those. We could probably even dismantle the really bad cards so they don't show up again. So the ones we don't want really to ever see are... knives. Don't want that anymore. Okay. We need about, what, a third of our health? 15, 30%? Let's do that. Oh, I hadn't gotten all of those. Huh. I'll go walk around town for a little bit, randomly. Grab a chest somewhere. See, this is what happens, like, so every time something like this happens, this is like the same as walking one step in the dungeon. So you just get interrupted with this stuff all the time. And it's like, I don't want to get interrupted with this stuff. I just want to... Okay, 3 battles. So now, okay, so we need to find 3 battles now so that we're not